Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Married Life. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, so we'll be back though.
Yeah, we back.
Yeah, we had to take care of life stuff. We still adulting.
Yeah, adult stuff.
Yeah, so.
Speaking of which, we talking about being 40 and over and 40 and under.
Yeah. Let's talk about both because we got experience in both of them. So
Yeah.
we remember when not being 40, and we have been 40 for a few years now. So it's not like we're new to it. So we know what we talk about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we know what being 40 is about.
You think it's a real change when you turn 40? Like you felt a drastic difference?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's your personal perspective, but I can tell you, me personally, my life changed when I hit 40.
What?
Yeah.
In what way?
All right, so I'm 40 in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I started the business in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I got rid of my student loans in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
My credit was the best it's ever been in my life in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I had the most money I ever had in my life in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It was just different. I learned so much in 2020 about people, about social media, the influence, and what can affect you. I learned about addiction. So just like I learned a little bit more. I less about celebrity and popularity, but more about what can make us better. So that's what happened to me personally since I've been 40.
Okay, but what about physically? I mean, you
Physically?
did get married in 2020,
Mhm.
but that's a different story. What about physically? When you turned 40, did you feel a drastic change?
Oh yeah, I mean, they used to tease me about it and say when you get 40, you're gonna be waking up with certain pains. No joke. A few weeks after I turned 40, I woke up and my fingers was hurting. But I'm like, what do I do with that has to mess my fingers up?
Right.
But that was just one thing, little aches and pains. It takes a little longer to snap back. It's almost like, like Ant-Man, the quantum realm or something like that. The time slow. It's
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like when we were young, we used to snap right back. But
Right.
man, this don't take a long time to heal.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So mid 40, now that's definitely changing. Now, what about you as far as the body though?
Well, I mean, see, to me, it didn't happen like all at once. Like you turn 40, a couple weeks later, I'm like stiff.
Mm-hmm.
I always been like, oh, I got a bad mattress. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I worked out too much the day before. I did too much. Like, I don't know. Now that I'm 43, I can't say there is a physical difference.
It is or it's not?
It is. It is.
Okay.
It is a physical difference. But maybe it's my mindset. I try not to blame that on being 43. I be like, nah, I just ain't worked out in a while, or little things like that. I never contributed to age.
Nobody
Contribute it to age.
Nobody. That's the last thing that is on our mind because we think ain't no way we not old.
No, I'm not old.
No, we not old. We definitely not old. But I will tell you this: it took me a while to really, really understand certain things as a young man's game. So it took me a while to be like, it's okay.
It's okay to bow out gracefully.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took me a while.
So would you say that about basketball?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It took me a while to say, all right, well, it's just not my game. Because, I remember one time, even being 40, thinking like I still can do it. Now, here's another thing. When I turned 40, I scored 38 points in a game.
Okay.
So, of course, at the beginning of 40, I still think I got it.
Right.
Yeah. But after a while, I was like, I just don't have it like that. And let them young boys have it.
I think for me, when I was like, okay, let the young girls have it, was like certain kind of clothing. I was like, I can't do that no more.
Nah.
Certain things, it's just like, Nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and let the young girls have that.
So on the clothes tip, that's
On
when
the
you felt
clothes
like that.
tip, right? Even you know what? Even on the acting, you know, the way you act in public, or yeah, it was like, okay, yeah, Melissa, you
There's a
can't keep
certain
acting
point.
like that because
Okay.
you 40 and you know
Mm,
40 whatever. Like you can't do that out in public
okay.
no more. So yeah, I kind of.
All right. Yeah. Well. All right. I
So
feel
that
you.
would be more of a mindset there. Like, yeah, I just can't. I just can't do certain things, you
Yeah.
know,
Well.
and nor do I want to in
Yeah.
that
That's what I'm about to
regard.
say. You really don't want
No,
to.
I don't want to.
All right.
Right?
So, yeah. So you really don't want to.
No,
I can understand that,
no.
and I'm cool with not wanting to too.
Oh yeah,
Like
well, I'm comfortable
yeah.
with
If
it. I'm fine
it
with
took
it.
me like a week or two to like, nah, I should still want to, but after a while I was like, nah, I shouldn't.
And is this in regard to basketball again?
No, just
No,
like other things. All
like
right. So I coach our youngest son in AU basketball.
yeah, you used to. Mm-hmm.
So I go to practice one time. I have Jordans on.
Right.
They got Jordans. I thought about it, but I'm like, all right. I go another practice. We have the same haircut.
Ah.
I said, no, I can't do it. Like I'm not supposed to be like them. I'm not even being like them. Like that's when I realized it's supposed to be a difference. Like
Right.
I'm their coach. I'm not supposed to have the same Jordans he has on or the
Okay.
Jordans that he wanted. Like
Right.
no, it's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that made me realize that. And I was thinking about wearing the Jordans. I talked to my cousin about this. We really only wear Jordans like when we run errands,
Oh, okay.
or if I'm going to the movies by myself,
Yeah.
or me and you going to the movies. But if we going to a restaurant, I'm not wearing Jordans.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm wearing something else.
Right. Some casual jobs
Yeah,
or
some
something.
casual Jones. But yeah, so that's definitely
Yeah,
different.
that's the difference.
Yeah, I'm not. Nah, I shouldn't be wearing no Jordans. There's only one pair of Jordans that I would normally wear, and everybody in the world
Right.
knows
That's how I
those
feel
are.
about them short shorts.
The booty shorts.
The booty shorts.
You shouldn't be wearing the booty
I
shorts.
should not be putting my ass up in no booty shorts.
You can
What?
run around
I
me though.
am not 25. I'm not 25.
Mm-hmm.
Far from that.
Well, you
I
can
don't
wear
know.
booty
I mean,
shorts
to each
sometimes.
down. I wear shorter shorts. Cheeks not hanging out of
Oh
nothing.
no. Now, what age do you think you stop wearing the booty shorts?
I mean, to each down.
No, I'm talking about you.
Oh, me?
Mhm.
Whoa. 30 something.
30 something.
Yeah, 30 something.
And what made you stop wearing them?
I don't know. Well, first it was a mother.
Okay.
So I felt,
Yeah, that's a lot.
you know, I wore them
That's
once or
enough.
twice, and I was like, yeah, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's inappropriate to me as a
okay.
mom.
I think so.
You know, so it's like, I wore them a couple times in my 30s, but somewhere in my 30s, I said, yeah, let me get them a little longer.
Okay, all right. So
Then they started going further down my leg.
then you start wearing what you call a pedal pussies? You just went all the way down to the pedal to your shins. Damn. Okay, all right. Now, let's say you were under 40,
Yeah.
as far as you could remember, what was your dress style when you were under 40?
Well, I always been a jeans and t-shirt type of girl.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I got married,
Mm-hmm.
and my husband is Showboat Jr.
Damn, that's my mother's name. Go ahead.
But you like to put it on? That's what we say.
Hold on. We gotta get.
Terry said, I'm gonna go put it on.
Yeah, she put it on.
Yeah.
Now, don't forget about 89. He used to put it on too.
89 used to put it on. This is his parents.
Pops. Yeah, they used to put
So,
it on
and
too.
my parents is the total opposite. My parents are a little older than yours. My mama tomboy. I mean, let's be real.
It's okay.
My father's in work clothes most of the time, and he retired.
Yeah.
He still wear work clothes. So it's they never been fashion focused people.
Mm-hmm.
So it it wasn't until I got married that I kind of paid attention more
Pay this
to
more. Okay.
what I would put on, because I throw on some jeans and t-shirts, tennis shoes, and go in a minute. I make that look real nice.
So back then, before you were 30, you say jeans and t-shirts and
Majority. Now I throw on some flats with a nice little blouse, but it was always jeans, a dress here and there.
Now, how do you feel about dressing different age? Like, are you still trying to find that groove, or you just like I'm aware what I'm aware?
I feel like I'm trying to find a groove for what I'm aware. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm aware what I want to wear, appropriate for the occasion.
Okay.
And not just do jeans and t-shirt, jean and the blouse. You know what I'm saying? I try to switch it up more.
Okay.
Keep it fresh.
Okay.
So I do give it a little more thought now.
So you give it more thought. Now, giving it more thought, I want to ask you about shopping now as far as a fashion. Like, is it a difference when you used to shop when you was under 40?
Well, I would say the difference is I could shop how I want to shop now. I ain't have to just stay at Rainbow. I don't have to, I don't have to just stay at Rainbow. Nothing no more. But,
oh man! But you was always trying to save $1, but still trying to look decent.
I always wanted to look decent.
Yeah.
I just I don't want just jeans. That's my whole thing. I don't want to wear just jeans anymore. But I think I still shop smart. Try to, shop smart.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We both shop smart. That's just who we are.
Yeah.
And well, I will say, your quality has changed. Your taste in quality has changed.
What I say, Rainbow? Right now.
Yeah. No. So I saw it over the years, and like me and you were somewhere, and you grabbed something, and you was like, that's just nice. Like, from across the room, he was like, that's nice. You went over there and you saw the price. You was like, yeah, that's about right.
Oh, okay.
Because it's nice.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, yeah, you just a little different.
Yeah.
So me from the outside looking in.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I know, me from looking outside into you, I've seen the change in you. When do you think that you always been a smart dresser, but do you think it's changed since you were younger?
Yeah, I assume that everybody goes through the change, like that. I think some people stay in the lane of, okay, I like this, and I'm not going to grow. I understand that, but I was kind of always into it, like a little bit. At certain points, I couldn't afford it, of course. So when I started working, even when I was working for the first time, I was shopping at, like you say, Rainbow. I'm at Oak Tree.
Oh, right.
Buying jeans for 2 for $20, like that type of thing. So I was trying, but it was just it was just within my budget. And over the years, I always found the way to get it like a little bit less expensive, but I'm gonna get the quality, but a little less expensive.
So smart shopping.
Yes, smart shopping. And instead of getting one big ticket item, I would rather have like 2 nice items versus one big ticket item. Something like, so that's like my mindset when I used to shop. Now it's just like I always think like I'm 40.
Well, how did your style change when you started getting up to 40 and past 40?
Oh, how did it change?
Did it change in your 30s? Did it change, in your 40s? When you think a real change happened, like the switch?
Okay, now when I turned 40, to me it was almost like ain't no excuse. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, I can't go back. Like, when I was a certain age, do you remember I used to wear graphic tees? I used to have a lot of graphic tees.
Right.
I had to throw all them out.
Okay.
I'm 40.
Right.
Now, most of the time when people see me on the camera, I got a black tee. You the only person that can tell the world that I got a million black t-shirts, and that's easy for me to boom. And I think that's age appropriate.
Oh, okay.
Like if somebody see my son's father, it's like, okay, he's age appropriate, not with a McDonald's t-shirt on or something graphic. Like, nah, that's more presentable, especially if I'm out. Like, I'm a plain tee. And that's cool.
Yeah.
So I definitely wanted to be dressing like 40, and that's what my image of dressing like a 40-year-old casual man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's your take on it.
Yeah, like no Jordans. Like Jordans is cool, but just for me personally, like Jordans is not that style.
Jordans
Chino
every
jeans.
once in a while, but not all the time.
Yeah, my pants. If they not dark blue jeans, they're gonna be chinos.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Okay.
So when I got to 40 and I wanted to dress a certain way, just keep it simple.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Keep it simple.
So it has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Your mindset changed when you hit 40.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I have no excuse. I shouldn't be wearing so and so.
Right.
To me, that's my personal opinion.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how I do it. Now, we were talking earlier about working. Now you 40. So
Plus.
we know how it is working now, and we know how it is when we were younger. Now, of course, we all go through our first job and stuff like that. But now that I want to start now that you're a 40 and over person, how do you look at work?
Well, I mean, I feel like I got a little bit of I'm starting in a new field. So I haven't been a new girl at a job in 15 years. So I got a little PTSD from my old company. So I'm a little defensive.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Like, it's a saying, and excuse my language on this one. What they say when you turn 40, you run out of fucks to give.
I
I mean,
attest to
them
that.
things is running low.
Yeah.
So
do you think anything wrong with that?
no.
Because I thought, like, should I be like, is that a good thing, a bad thing?
Right?
Okay.
No. I don't think it's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes, I do look and I say, am I supposed to care about this situation? I second guess my fucks.
Yeah.
Like, should I give one to this situation? But yeah, that's how I feel at work. Like,
Okay.
from my last job, I feel as though like I'm over 40. I'm a grown woman, and sometimes I gotta remind myself I'm grown. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody gonna hold me hostage.
You got to remind yourself.
Yeah, sometimes
Okay.
because I don't. Sometimes I'm still amazed at it. Like, I'm grown up. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I am grown.
Yeah.
And as a grown person, starting a new field, I'm not no young chick.
Yeah.
Okay, I've decided to take this step in my life on my own decision. Don't get it twisted.
No.
Don't get it. Please don't get it twisted. I'm not 21 in here. Because I'm new here. I ain't new to this.
Yeah.
So like I'm defensive. I got PTSD from my last job.
Yeah.
I really do.
Okay. Well, it's just gonna take some time.
That's it. Yeah, it's just gonna take some time, but I am more comfortable in myself, going into these jobs and
so
figuring it out.
So you're definitely more comfortable about working at this age.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we've been around long enough, so we should kind of know how people act at work.
Right. Definitely. But I think sometimes they think something different. I'm older and I'm new. So it's a different outlook at me. I think sometimes, but.
Yeah, and but think about this. Maybe they think that this is an opportunity for them to be on top of you, because y'all both grown, so they can't really be that much on you. They can only do that in work. So, this is an opportunity for them to do that because they don't get to do it nowhere else.
Right. Yeah. I understand, but they gonna have to pick somebody else.
Yeah. They'll learn.
I will say, they'll learn. And I will say the one thing I always say is like, I do not live to work. I work to live.
Yeah.
And you always say I don't live to work.
People don't
I have a
understand
life
that.
outside of work that I enjoy. I like my family. I like all my family.
I know.
I'm come here to do a job, work my hours, and I'm going home.
Yeah. Now, when did you get that attitude? Because we didn't always have that attitude.
Oh, I got this maybe about. I feel like I could pinpoint, like it was like a build up at work
Okay.
To the point where I was like, you know what? This job don't make or break me. Because I'm gonna make it work regardless.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So I ain't gonna be homeless in the streets.
Yeah,
Like I'm not gonna just go
we'll be
home,
all right.
cry.
As
not
we
do
always say,
Yeah.
it'll be we
We'll be
all
all right. Yeah. Do you think that came with 40?
Which part that will be all right?
We'll be all right.
You know, part of it is like I always think back, like we've been on this earth for too many years. Like we had to learn something.
Yeah, right.
So I am more confident in different situations in life because we've been here.
Yeah.
So it's just like ain't too many things that's new.
Right.
That we ain't
Right.
seen and we feel that and to see that. So it's just like whatever y'all got, all right.
Is that how you feel about work? How do you
I feel about life
life like that?
It's like I thought about today. Let's say we were younger and we trying to figure out how to get some money.
Right.
Now as an adult, it's like I have 20 different ideas of how somebody can get some money.
Right.
Especially with the day and age that we live in. It's like, man, so nah, I'm not tripping off nothing.
Right.
Like, what do you want to do? You want to learn how to build a rocket?
Right. Yeah.
Like, just give me some time. So it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm having a ball.
That's where your resourcefulness come in at, that over 40 resourcefulness.
Yes.
Like,
boy,
man, shit.
do anything. Like, where you want to go? Like, what you want to see?
Right. We can make this work.
Yeah.
And like you said, especially, now, we got it right in our phones to figure out how to do it.
Man.
We always on that,
Man.
on any type of social media, Google, YouTube, whatever. So, yeah, it's no excuse. And that's why I don't understand, like, how can you feel like my fate? Don't feel like my fate is in your hands. Don't feel like that.
But some people
you're gonna be disappointed.
But think about this. Not that I know I'm not even gonna say the average person, but a lot of people don't have other things that they can do. So this is their only thing.
Right.
So let's say they are used to dealing with people with this is your only thing.
Yeah.
Then they run into us, they be like, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
So
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying work now because I feel I just feel like it's gonna work out.
It seemed like you're excited about the new
Oh,
possibilities.
I'm definitely excited about that. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, can I give you a round of applause?
Yeah, no.
Can I get hold on? Hold on, give a round of applause. You say you got new employment now. Hold on now.
You're so silly.
All right. Had to give you a round of applause.
Well, talk to me about your work. How you feel about work over 40 and under 40? Like, what are the differences?
Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you that. But
What's the applause still going?
no, but I want to tell the people to, if you're watching this video, subscribe. We're gonna give you a few seconds to subscribe. They're gonna like
give
the joke.
them a time.
Yeah, then they're gonna
you time.
subscribe, and then they're gonna share the video. So we're gonna give you the time. Now, you were asking me about
How you feel about work?
40
and over,
under.
40 and under. Like, how do you feel? What the difference is?
You know what? As I think back to when I was under 40, and this is the truth. As I think back on it now, I think that I took it for granted. Because I don't want to tell people the things I did. But it's like, as I think back as a 40-year-old person, I'm thinking like, why did I do that?
Right.
Like, that was unnecessary.
Right, but we all do things to learn. You learn from everything. What if you hadn't done that stuff?
Yeah, true.
And learn from that. You probably would just be doing that dumb stuff.
Yeah, true.
And it'd be worse for you, you know what I'm saying, in some way. So it's like everything, what we always say, everything happens for a reason. And everything is always going to work itself out.
Yeah. That's probably one of the main things I think back about being under 40.
Why'd you do that dumb stuff?
Yeah, and not taking it as serious as I could have. But you just made a good point. Like, what if I did or did not? I wouldn't have been the person that I am now.
Right.
So yeah, so that is a good point. But that's the one thing I think about being under 40, being over 40. Again, it's almost like it's so many different ways to do what you want to do. Like start a business, working, getting money, doing something with the money. So it's just like all that stuff, you can do that. And I understand when people want to stay at one job for for a long period of time. I understand when people want to hop from job to job. I understand when people want to start their own thing. So I've been in a lot of those situations. So it's just like I understand now. And as a working person over 40 is more understanding.
Right.
Like I understand why you've been working there for 40 years.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
And I understand why you didn't start the business because it's for a certain type of people. I understand that.
Okay.
Yeah.
More understanding now.
More understanding now for working for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
But what about personally working?
Now what you mean?
Personally in your work life.
Mm-hmm.
You said younger 40, you did dumb stuff. Over 40 personally in your work life.
Okay. All right. So over 40, I would say I take it more serious and I take the extra step.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just like sometimes when I was under 40, I can remember times I would do something and just be trying to get out of there so I can go home.
Uh-huh.
But now I think, let me check everything so I don't have to come back.
Okay, right.
So when I was younger, I didn't think about coming back.
Right.
I was like thinking about getting out of here so I can go party and do what I want to do.
Right.
But now it's like, no, let me take this extra 30 minutes to capitalize.
Right.
Yes, I didn't follow up when I was younger. Mm-hmm. I wish I would have done that more. I didn't know about that.
Right.
Now I'm following up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And keeping the promises, keep your word, stuff like that, you know,
Right.
as an adult working
Right.
over 40.
Yeah.
So
working over 40 is a different mindset. I mean, not even just 40, going into your 40s, you know, you start to develop a different mindset about work.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's when I started to think I don't live to work. I work to live. Like, I enjoy my home life.
Well,
And sometimes they will guilt you into why you not at work so
job.
much.
Yeah,
like,
you got to. Yeah, you got to guilt them.
I like being home. I
back.
like going out with my family. I like to enjoy my life.
But what if we work with other people who don't have that? What we have, the outside stuff. So to them,
but
like,
to each their own. They get
yeah.
To each their own.
But now how
Have
you
at
can
it,
see how they
brother.
look at you? Like, well, what you going home for?
Yeah, right.
Like, who goes home and chill?
Who goes out with their family?
Nobody
Like who spends time with their family?
Man.
Speaking of spending time with family and friends, boy. Over 40, under 40. Let's start with
You go first, man.
Well, I will start with family. You know, I will start with my parents because and some things it's sometimes it's just before 40, 35, late 30s, you start to think differently.
Yeah.
Going into your 40s, right? So it's not always just the 40 is the line. It's a blur sometimes. And I'll think more about my parents. I want to see my parents more. I want to not necessarily talk to them all the time, but I do want to see my parents more.
Okay.
I appreciate my parents more. I'm more patient with my parents. So I would say that changed. I mean, when I was young, I wasn't thinking about them fools.
I know, man.
You know, I was not thinking about my parents. I called them. I saw my mother on a regular basis, but my dad I didn't see so much. So, I mean, I wouldn't talk to him for at least a month sometimes.
Yeah. But you know he there.
Yeah, for sure. So, by the grace of God, I need to put that on the little button.
I'm gonna put that on there.
Yeah, and nothing happened to him. So, you know,
okay.
I do appreciate my parents. Now, my siblings and my nieces and nephews and stuff, I care more.
And now that you're older,
Now that I'm older, I care more.
but now you different. You auntie, real auntie.
Yeah, real auntie.
Yeah, like I need some advice, auntie.
Oh, I need
like you
$20, auntie.
Yeah, you real auntie. So
Yeah.
you had to set that John up.
Yeah. So, how you feel about your family being under 40 and over 40?
Under 40. So let's say under 40 first. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that went through this, but when you coming up, you respect the older people and you listen to them,
right?
And you think that is the way.
But
when you get to a certain age, and like you said, that blurry age, I don't know, be like 30 something or something like that.
Late 30s into 40.
Yeah, but 40 is a wrap for anybody. The door is shut. There's like no more advice coming from the nonsense. Like I'm too old. Like I know now that you be Bojangles.
You know, I know the real you
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
You can't say nothing.
Yeah.
I know who you are.
Yes, so
that
it's-
is very true.
Yeah.
And you know, when I got older like that, I cut a lot of family out because
know.
this is who you are.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I see you at a funeral.
Yeah, and that's
you
cool.
know, unfortunately,
And that's all right.
or a wedding. But
That's all
yeah,
right.
no.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about family. Of course, as I got older and become a grown person, so now you pick out family members that's on the same grown time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So y'all on grown time too? Okay.
Come on, let's go.
The young ones that's still young minded stand, I can't kick with y'all.
Yeah.
But I'll be around
Yeah,
if
exactly.
if the grown folks are coming around.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely, cousins and stuff. I mean, it's some cousins that even when I was younger, under 40, under 35, 37, that I didn't talk to that often. And now I talk to a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I enjoy that friendship.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's like, you ever watch an old movie now and some of the dialogue, you can understand it now.
Right. So
that's how I feel about some of the older family members. When I was younger, I didn't know that they were going through real life stuff.
Right.
I just wanted their attention.
Yeah, right.
But now that I'm grown, it's like, oh, he was really going through it. Yeah, like them, like he got 14 kids. Like now I know what. But no, I'm just using that.
No.
So now I know what child support is, and not saying your kids a baby mama drama. But when we were young, even to a certain age, because you grow up not in grown folks' business,
right?
So even when you get 30, you still like, that ain't my business. But when you get to a certain age, like, since y'all want to talk to me about it,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's some BS. So
Yeah.
So
Okay, so what about friends?
Friends.
And I would say for you, and I don't want to interject on on your point, but you have kept your friends longer than I have, and